Hi, hello. Give it a second. Hi, hello. Oh my goodness. We're just waiting a minute before we begin. That way, people have time to join. Oh my goodness, I'm so hyped to play. After last episode, dude, that shit went crazy. I'm so excited. Now we finally got the backstory on what's going on with Phoenix. Hi, hello. We got 20 seconds and then I'm gonna start. I always give it 2 minutes. Alright, let's go. Oh, I could also use the, I think I got a flare. Right? That should be somewhere. How do I do that? How do I use that? Hi, everybody. Hello. Hold on. Alright, there we go. Hi! Oh my goodness, Blue Crayon. Everybody's joining from the server super frickin' slow. SMH. They're gonna miss it. It's fine. It's fine. People are getting here. I'm here. Hello, hello, hello. Hi. That trial 7 years ago was the beginning of it all. This I know beyond a doubt. The mysteries of the past work their magic on the present. But you'll soon be finding all of this out for yourself. Which of Magnify Gramarye's disciples pulled that trigger? Where did the vanishing defendant, Zach Gramarye, go? What dark truth lurks behind the forged diary page? What about the girl who was left behind? The past left us these 4 keys to unlocking the truth. But that's not all. There are 4 keys in the present as well. And when all the questions have found their answers, the final trial will begin. But first, you must chase the truth through then and now. Think of it as a game. Aye, Phoenix Wright. will be your guide through this game. That terrible trial saw me present forged evidence. It ended half-finished when the defendant vanished. What became of me after that? Bro bummed out after that. That's crazy. No, because, like, imagine being Clavier. Like, could you imagine that? Could you imagine that? Like, this whole time you think that your career is, like, spotless, like, flawless. You're so amazing. You beat the Phoenix Wright on your first try. And it turns out that he just got fucked over. An actually good man that was doing good things got fucked over. Like, if Phoenix ever had, like, a bad client, he would obviously try to, like, get them, like, convicted, if needed. Oh my god. As your investigation proceeds, the answer will become clear. Oh, and one more thing. There's something I must tell you. As Apollo Justice has his bracelet, so too do I have my own weapon of sorts. My Makatama. What does it do, you ask? That I would have you see for yourself. Well, now, shall we begin? Use QNE to jump between the past and the present. But let's begin 7 years ago, in the past. Ooh. It is right after my last trial came to an abrupt end. Now that you know the game, let's play. So we're gonna have to go through all of this. Whoa. This is so crazy, y'all. Holy fuck. I want to go back to the original writing co-law offices. The nightmare trial was over, and the new nightmare of figuring out what had happened had just begun. I wanted to wake up, to walk away, but I figured I'm the only one who could do this, probably. And besides, I had plenty of time, thanks to the Bar Association Review Board's decision. It's hard to work when your attorney's badge has been taken away.
Ooh, morning, Daddy.
I'm so glad you came.
You okay, Daddy? They picking on you?
I am fine as always. And this old boy is here to help me after all. That's young man to you. Good morning. That's a cute outfit you have on.
Thanks. My first show's today, after all.
Two weeks had passed since then. I called her into my office. Oh, because her daddy is missing. Her daddy just fucking left. He said, "Peace out." He said, "Peace." Just straight up left her. Oh my god. Trucy, there's something we need to talk about. It's been 2 weeks since your father disappeared. We need to start thinking about your future. I, did some calling around. This is hard to say, but you have no living relatives. So, I was wondering if you wanted to stay with me for a while. Just until your daddy comes home. It won't be long. I hope. Of course, it's totally your choice. If you don't like it here, you can go wherever you'd like. I could look up some places you might want to stay at. This is so weird.
Mr. Attorney, Daddy told me about you. He said I could trust you.
Huh? Really?
So, if I stay here, does that mean you'll be my family?
Oh! Fuck! Oh my god! I guess so. You don't got nobody else. Huh? I guess so. Getting weirder.
Mr. Attorney?
Actually, why don't you call me Nick? Or you can call me Daddy if you like. It doesn't have to be today or anything. Why did you choose Daddy of anything? Happy birthday 9/11 baby. Who are you calling a 9/11 baby? What? It is not a 9/11 either. Way too early. I'm saying.
Okay, say, Daddy,
That was quick. Yes?
if I move here, I have to switch schools, right? And I was thinking, I haven't paid for lunches at my last school for a year. So, thanks, Daddy.
Hi.
Oh, and this office, it's a little bleh. A little color goes a long way, you know? Oh, and Daddy, you got fired from work, right? Don't you worry one bit. I'll work twice as hard. We'll make it through this.
Trucy, how old are you?
Oh, I'm 8. But don't let appearances deceive you. I'm a young professional. Stick with me and you'll do just fine, Daddy.
Thanks. Why does it feel like she's already in charge?
So, Daddy, you got fired from being a lawyer, right?
You could at least kind of look aside. You could at least kind of look aside or something when you say that. It's actually kind of hard for me. For Daddy.
Oh, I'm sorry, Daddy. Wait, is that foolish pride? My other daddy always used to talk about that.
Actually, that's pretty accurate.
So here's my idea. We'll make a new office. Law just seems so stiff, doesn't it? And no one will be my friend at school anyway.
Well, that won't do, I guess. I'm feeling sickly today. Oh, Ketchup, I hope you feel better. Oh my god. I just don't know much about anything other than law. Or even much about law if you were to ask some people.
Maybe the problem is calling it an office. We should run an agency instead.
You mean like a talent agency? Forgive me for asking, but doesn't that require talent?
You got me, don't ya? I'm a professional.
Professional?
Yep. After all, I'm directly descended from the famous Zach Gramarye.
Directly descended? He's your father.
Oh! And now I'm directly descended from the famous Phoenix Wright, too.
I think an 8-year-old just massaged my ego. Oh. Could you tell me a bit about your daddy? Zach Gramarye? She's so happy for someone that just got fucking dumped. It's only been 2 weeks. Her whole father just fucking left her behind. Oh my god. Straight up left her ass. Didn't even bring her.
Daddy? Sure thing, Daddy.
Which daddy was that again?
Daddy's so amazing. The biggest star of the Troop Gramarye. And they're big.
The Gramaryes. They were on television a lot. Haven't seen them on much recently, come to think of it.
Big magic happens when you put Zach and Valant Gramarye together, you know?
What about the girl? Why does nobody acknowledge the girl? Am I tweaking? Does the girl even have a name? Did they ever mention her name and I'm just forgetting? Because it feels like I see that woman all the time and they don't do anything with her.
once they made a giant waterfall right there on the stage. And this giant trout swam up the giant waterfall.
Let me guess. There was a giant fisherman waiting for him at the top? Which one? There was a lady in between them. Like, when they say the troop, they show 3 people, including the woman in the front. Usually in the middle of the pictures. She's a figment of your imagination, Nomi. Don't even.
I wish I could have seen more of Daddy's magic.
I shouldn't have brought it up so soon.
I wonder what'll happen to me with Daddy and Mommy both gone.
Mommy? Yeah, what about Mommy? I haven't heard anything about Trucy's mother.
But I have my magic, and a great daddy, even if he is unemployed. You know, I think things are going to be okay.
I wonder if she'll talk about her mother. Could you tell me about your mommy, if that's okay?
Mommy was so pretty. She was like an angel up on stage.
On stage? You mean with your daddy?
Yep. She was always there with Zach and Volange smiling. But then she went away.
Went away?
It was a grand illusion. But she made a mistake. She vanished, and I guess she didn't know how to get back.
Maybe so.
I cried then. A lot. That's when Daddy gave me this. Here.
It's the necklace. Yeah, that's her! So yeah, it was her mother that was the woman involved. This is your mother? She's beautiful. Not Phoenix in there talking about some MILF up in his head. At least he didn't say it out loud. Golly.
Her name's Thalassa.
Thalassa? 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 Let's hear it. Hold on. I want to make sure I'm pronouncing it right. Hold on. I'm picking up my phone.
Thalassa.
Thalassa.
Her name's Thalassa. Thalassa Gramarye.
Poor girl. I didn't know her mommy had gone missing. And now her daddy's vanished too, right before her eyes.
Hey, Daddy, you won't...
Don't worry, I won't vanish. I promise.
Right. You can't even do magic. You're like a backup plan. Daddy always said to have a backup plan.
I guess all I rate as is a backup plan. Golly! How do I get into it? I want to open it. So this is Trucy's mother, Thalassa. She's pretty. I can picture her on stage with Zach. Still, she looks like a down-to-earth type, too. Guess Trucy takes after her. Ah, definitely. She did not look like that man at all. They just got the same level of drip, that's it. They were not twins at all. That was a brown-skinned man with black hair and dark eyes. She did not get a single feature. Drip is inherited when you give it, yeah. She got the same damn fit on. So, Trucy, you're a professional?
Yes! What the fuck?
Somebody's doing some shit outside.
It's like that thing they say. Baby frogs grow up to be frogs?
They say that?
I always thought it was a funny saying, though.
What was?
Aren't baby frogs called tadpoles? Maybe they thought it would be easier to understand that way for kids. How stupid.
Right. So, in conclusion, you're a professional magician, Trucy?
That's right. Well, want to see a trick?
You're going to do a magic trick? Please show me. Let's see it. Actually, I would like to see your trick. The future of the agency depends on it after all.
That's the spirit. Ready? Here goes. Ta-da!
His big grown-ass been here?
Hey, you folks. It's Mr. Hat. I gotta say, it's good to be seen. Yeah!
Whoa, that was startling.
The amazing Mr. Hat. Isn't he great? Your friendly neighborhood, Mr. Hat, at your service.
He certainly makes an impression. He looks like her dad. Oh God! Why did you say that? I was gonna say guards, get them, but I can't. You're one of the guards. Oh.
Doesn't he? I'm so glad you like him, Daddy.
Though my routines do get a bit
Heady at times. Get it? Heady.
My friendly neighborhood, Mr. Hat, nearly gave me a heart attack. Oh my gosh. Why would anyone ever say no to seeing her trick? Are you guys like evil? Like, why would you say no? Oh my god. I think I can make my little guy bigger. I think I'm kind of tiny. What do you guys think? I think this is better. I think this is much better. That's crazy. Y'all hear that? Someone car straight ripping ass outside. Insane. I think that's probably enough for today. Sorry to ask so much all at once like that.
It's okay. After all, we're family. I just hope you... God. I just hope you're ready. The Right Talent Agency opens tomorrow.
7 years and we're the only motherfuckers that work there. That's crazy. What? But are we representing anyone?
Me and you. That makes 2, Daddy.
I think you need more than that to make an agency. Besides, you may be a magician, but I'm no talent.
Now, I'm sure there's something you're good at.
Well, when you put it that way...
You mean you don't have any tricks? No old standbys? This will not do. The boy should always have a trick or two in his pocket.
Okay. I'll think of something.
That's the spirit. We'll see you bright and early tomorrow, Daddy. Welcome to the team, Daddy-o.
The team. Right. Oh. Thank you for the heart, Meowly Cat. I appreciate it. That sounded so sad, but I was just... What the fuck are they doing outside? That's crazy. How is it that I decide to stream and now they do this? I was supposed to stream like 2 hours ago, mind you. Whatever. I'll just turn my mic down. And then... There we go. I'll turn my I'll turn my mic down about here. You're still gonna hear it, but not as much, hopefully. Her dad left a gift. Sometimes when magicians vanish, they leave something behind. That's how Trucy became Trucy Wright, my daughter. To be honest, I was pretty lost those first few days. Thinking back on it, it was a pretty dark time in my life. But Trucy, happy, smiling Trucy, she was my light. They needed each other. Why is my partner playing fucking Marvel Rivals without me? Does he want me dead? What is this? I can't even freaking play it yet. This is so sick and evil. Naomi, I found a bunch of bones in the woods. I'm so happy. Why did you touch them or did you leave them alone? I'm going to be playing Marvel Rivals in January, so I probably will do a little stream. But I also can play that one game that cannot be spoken out loud, or my stream will be taken off. The Squad. The Harley Quinn Squad game that everybody didn't like is in my possession. Bones are safe if you wash your hand. I'm talking about like magic and witchcraft, but that's okay. I'm not talking about the actual hygiene of the bones. I'm talking about you picking up witchcraft bones at the woods. Didn't think I'd be back here for a while. I didn't want to have to remember that day. Though I deeply regret having to declare a verdict in this way. This trial is over. Your Honor? Yes, Mr. Zack. There's one thing I wish to make clear. Today, in this courtroom, you cannot declare me guilty. What are you talking about? I'm talking about this! Like, that was fucking crazy. That was fucking wild. Are you serious? Left me his whole daughter, everything. What is your problem? Mr. Enigmar! The defendant's escaped. Find him, quickly. Bailiff, close all the exits from that building. From the building, whatever. On the double, he must not be allowed to escape. Bro dipped the fuck out. He did not care. He said, Trucy, good luck. Immediately disappeared. He went, Trucy? And she was like, yes, daddy. And he was like, good luck. Straight gone. Into the cosmos. Wherever his wife went, he chilling straight with her. He does not care. I hope you're hungry. For nothing! When I came here on that fateful morning, I still had my badge. But now, like an amputated limb. Amputated? What am I talking about? Amputated limb. Amputated. An amputated limb. I can still feel it itching. Where do I start? I don't even have the authority to investigate. Hey, you there, sir. Oh, I remember him. Down on the hands! Floor on your head! Now! What's the big idea? My ears! No unauthorized personnel are allowed in here! But that would mean all unauthorized personnel are allowed. I just say it like it is, sir. And it's usually wrong. Thrown out of the precinct, lost my friends, my girl, even my wallet. We've met before, haven't we? On a case. 2 years ago? No recollection of that, sir. Huh? For me, working on a case is always in the present. Progressive tense, sir. There's no past. There is only now, sir. Okay. You're the bailiff, right? Yes, sir. Court bailiff Mike Meekins, at your service, sir. I've asked to meet with the bailiff at this court who let the magician escape. Let me try to make this as absolutely clear as possible for you, sir. It was me, sir. But you were a regular police officer once, right? Sometimes bad things happen to good people, sir. Something tells me it's a long story. Let's not go there. So you were in charge of security at the time of the vanishing? I'm dying over here. Oh, it's our not life, sir. Thrown out of the precinct, lost my friends, my girl, and even my wallet. Guess I wasn't the only victim. I'm gonna refill my water. I'll be right back, everybody.
I'm back. Hello.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. How are you all? I'm good. Everybody else, you gotta say it yourself. I can't speak for you. How are you doing, Sprout? I think I can turn it up again. Oh my gosh, my mic is turned up. Hello? Last time we met, you were a police officer, right? He does not like that question. In fact, you're still wearing your uniform. Sir, I wish I didn't have to tell you this, but last year, tragedy struck a rising star at the precinct. I lost my case files 4 times in 3 days. They fired me. That takes real talent, actually. They don't know what they're missing. Is everyone ready for Christmas? I am so excited for Christmas. Oh my goodness. So, here I am, sir. Forced to start from square one. A lowly bailiff. But your uniform... I took it with me as a souvenir the day I was fired. That can't be legal. So, you were the one who let the magician get away that day? I'm dying over here! Star rises among the court bailiffs, full of hope. Then, tragedy strikes. Is there anything you can tell me about it? About Zach Gramarye's disappearance? Oh, the humanity! That's enough of that. Okay. Let's try this again. Yes, I'd say it was around 2 p.m. when I heard the commotion in court. I opened the door to see what might be amiss. The door slams open. Slam! And some guy's face is right there in front of me. Face! So you saw someone suspicious coming your way? Yes! And I, being a bailiff of little standing, I gave chase. I chased that silk hat all the way down the hall, sir. I have a diagram of the court building here. Was it Trucy's little, Mr. Hat guy? Possibly, too. Aha! There's courtroom number 7. That's where I was, sir. All by myself. Nary a friend to call my own. Okay. And which way did Zach Gramarye run after bursting through the courtroom door? He went up like this, and around the corner like that. Hi! So I, with no delay, ran after him with no delay. When I turned the corner, I saw that magician man run into the defendant lobby. Swiftly, I ran. Following him, I threw myself boldly into the room. Why, I remember it like it was right here. Because it was! Lobby number 2, sir. You ran into this room? I don't see any place to hide in here. Believe it or not, sir, I didn't believe it. Here, in this room, the magician, gone! Vanished like a puff of smoke. Except there wasn't even any smoke. He was just gone! That's impossible. Yes, that word. Oh, how many times I've said that word. Even the sound of it causes me indescribable pain. I'm dying over here! Okay, I won't say it again, I promise. But you have to admit, it's difficult to vanish into thin air. Did you search the lobby? I searched. Why the pause? There was nothing there! Nothing here at all, sir! That's right! Nothing was here, sir! How can you talk so loud and still be hiding something? Do you think, Trucy was in here? Possibly? Because she was like a baby. They don't let babies in there. Not normally. Especially if they're not with the attorneys, but just with the, defendant. Is there a chance that it was, the top hat trick that, it has to be. Okay, well it has to be, because we just got him as a fucking option. Look at that. Do you think this is what happened? He saw this, and then she ran. And he chased after her and Mr. Hat, and then she put Mr. Hat away, and it was just her in the room. So, Zach was in this room when he vanished. Absolutely, sir. I saw him with my own eyes. That red silk hat, that flowing cape. He ran right in here, right inside this room. Silk hat, cape. That's Zach, all right. Or it's Mr. Hat. But, sir, look at the room. There's not a single place to hide. Sir, there was nothing I could do but... Nothing, sir. What about now? Have any ideas? Sir! Don't piss me off. Not, mind you, when I went to get water, not a single time did it make that sound. Ideas about what exactly, sir? If you don't mind me asking. What the hell is that? That's it. Piss me off. Piss me off. You've had quite... oh, my bad. You've had quite a bit of time since then. Has nothing occurred to you? At all? The haters are outside. Oh my god. I'm saying, what the fuck? Do you have any idea what trick he might have used to disappear like that? Here we go again. Psylocke. Should have known. My Magatama. One of my most prized possessions, which I got during a certain case. It could show me the locks on people's hearts. And if I can unlock their hearts, they'll tell me their secrets. The Magatama starts it all. I'm scared. Can they shut the fuck up? Golly. I might have to close my window. Like, that's insane. It's about to be burning hot in my room. Okay. Mr. Meekins, what do you know? Spit it out. Hey! Who? What's with the atmosphere in here all of a sudden? You know something, and I'm going to find out what. Zach Gramarye vanished from this room. How'd he do it? How, sir? Well, sir, I can't say as I... Sir! Why are you so nervous if you aren't hiding something? Well, sir, you see, at the time, sir, I was here and... Listen, it was impossible! What could such a little girl possibly do anyway? What did you just say? No, sir, did I just say something, sir? You screamed it through the megaphone of that megaphone of yours. There was someone else in that room, wasn't there? Sir, I'm going to have to invoke my right to remain in this state of not talking. It's okay, Meekins. You don't have to tell me who Zach's accomplice was. I know who was here in that room that day. I've never seen that girl until just the other day. Mr. Meekins, I'm not buying it. Sir, that day, she was here in the room, sir. But he wasn't! You mean you chased her into this room? Not him? Sir, in my days as a police officer, literally days, I learned a thing or two. Okay, just one thing, but it was how to not mistake a girl for a 6-foot-tall magician. How many 6-foot-tall men do you fucking know? He was not 6 foot tall. 7 feet? I mean 7 foot, not 6. Oh my god. Blah. Zach isn't that tall, is he? You'll have a point. I find it hard to imagine that anyone would have mistaken a little girl for Zach Gramarye. But you saw something. And therein lies the trick. I think I know what it was, Mr. Meekins. Tell me, does this trick look familiar? Good thing we talked to her first. What's that? That girl's favorite trick. The amazing Mr. Hat. She uses it in her show at the Wonder Bar. Have you been to the Wonder Bar? So, it wasn't a walking dream, was it, sir? Come again? That night on stage, I saw a vision, except it wasn't a vision. It was a hat. An amazing Mr. Hat! He really exists! Why the fuck did you keep that a secret from me? That's my daughter. Why would you not tell me that? Why would you not tell me about my daughter? This is why you got fired. Dumbass. I remember it clearly, though the details are a little vague. Zach Gramarye exited the courtroom. I gave chase and cornered him in the corner's room, sir. Zach Gramarye! Don't even think you can escape Meekins! Down on your hands! Floor on your head! Hello?
Something the matter, mister?
No, that is... Sir, I'm currently chasing a suspect, sir. Zach Gramarye. Do you know him?
Oh, I love Zach Gramarye. His magic is the best. I'm his biggest fan.
I see. That's why you're wearing that costume you're wearing. Anyway, that very same Zach came into this room.
But no one's been in here except me.
But he has to be in here somewhere. Under the sofa, in the trash can, behind the painting, under the rug. They pissing me off. So, Trucy was his accomplice. Imagine my astonished surprise when, 1 week later, I just happened to walk into a bar and see him! Mr. Hat. I couldn't believe my own eyes! I'm gonna close the window because this is freaking ridiculous. Oh my god. Do you know what's happening? It's upstairs. It's upstairs. My upstairs neighbor is like fucking drilling, dude. That is fucking crazy. Into the floor. It's so clear that it's either on the wall, near the bottom of the wall, like near the floor, or literally in the floor. Well, hello? Like what? When renovations are being made? Exactly, yeah, but like, what the hell? Oh my god, no warning, no nothing? But that's like in between my bedroom and the bedroom next to mine. Like that's directly above me. Hello? That's crazy. Start a fire, no me. Oh my god. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe my own eyes. For a while, I thought it had all been a dream. A dream that lasted a week? But it wasn't the magician who disappeared. It was Mr. Hat. Shut the hell up, golly. Though it seemed complex, what really happened that day was quite simple. You were standing by the door, and out came Zach. But that wasn't all. Another person got in on the act. She was standing in front of lobby number 2. Along with Mr. Hat. Ah, and that's the beauty of it, isn't it? He probably went to lobby number 1, right? So, while you were standing in shock and amazement, the magician rounds the corner. It most likely runs to the closest door into lobby number 1. This is where you come in. You turn the corner in rather lukewarm pursuit. And in that very moment, Trucy runs. Look how cute her tiny little hat is. Runs into lobby number 2. Then all she has to do is tuck away the amazing Mr. Hat. The way that he would have had to plan this with his daughter is the craziest fucking point. Like, to think about. Like, he had to sit there and plan that shit with his daughter. Sir. Hold on. Wasn't Shady the name of the first victim? Because that's Zach's name. Hold on. It says Zach Gramery here, but his name was like Shady Enigma or something. Wasn't Shady the name of the first victim? Sir, I only lost sight of him for the briefest of moments. Then I saw that cape! Zach Gramery's red cape, fluttering like a cape! Astounding, sir! All my days of posing queries and making inquiries and chasing quarries wasted. It is as if we... Shut up! Damn, no consideration for anybody else. Who does this at 5 p.m.? What the hell? Piss me off. It was as if I could see them melting away, like an ice cream cone left by the side of the road to die, or the scattered remains of a meshly eaten chocolate parfait. Such sweet sorrows. I'm sorry. I had no idea how much you'd suffer on account of this case. Wait, this is Ace Attorney? Yes, it is. It's an honor, sir. I've apologized to people many, many times. Sometimes more than once. But this is the first time anyone's ever apologized to me! Actually, about that girl. I'm sort of her guardian now. Is that so? Sir, you should know that I harbor no ill feelings whatsoever in my harbor. Okay. I let the defendant escape. That's the stone cold truth. Just another step on my way from singing the blues to wearing the blues. Someday, sir, I'll be standing side by side with the great Detective Gumshoe. Insane name, by the way. I just casually talked to you. I didn't even look at your name like that. I saw your profile picture. I was like, oh, mouthwashing, little Christmas hat. That's cute. I read your comment and I went on my way. Your whole name, Dick and Balls. Well, not even Dick and Balls, just Dick Balls. Wow. Mr. Beacons. This is a free ticket to the show at the Wonder Bar. If you want, it's an honor, sir. Sir, I can't count the number of things I've had taken from me, sir. But no one's ever given me anything for free! Alright, I'll see you in court next time then, sir. I look forward to it. They hate me, bro. They don't want to see me thrive. They don't want to see me successful and happy. Look at that. All eyes were on Zach Gramery that day in court, until his mysterious disappearance. Now part of the mystery has been revealed, but the magician remained out of sight. It would be 7 years before I met him again. He definitely had to be that guy that got killed, wasn't he? Is the present updated at all? Oh, it just moved on its own. That's crazy. Ooh. I'll be taking my leave now. Still have some work to do back at the office. Then I guess I'll go back to my piano. To be honest, it's better when you aren't playing it. This frigid culinary dungeon almost feels comfortable. Later then. He even does his hair the same way his fucking older brother does, and that shit is so crazy. 2 hours left on my shift. Wonder if we'll get any customers tonight. Do you know who I am? It was him! Oh, is that why he murked him? Is that why he came back and murked him? Oh my god, no! Who I am? No. But if you hum it, I can play it. Just kidding. I don't do requests. How about a different sort of request? You see, I play cards. Oh, a customer. I was just hoping someone would come in and save me from a night at the news. I seek a true competition. I've heard the Borscht Bowl Club is the place for this. Now I see the rumor is true. And this is a friend of yours?
Don't mind me. I'm just your friendly neighborhood newsman.
I hate him. Disgusting beast. He will not be playing tonight. When his business is finished, I shall send him home. This competition will be between us, no others. The Right Talent Agency represents 2 artists, and I'm number 2. I play piano. Well, sort of. It's actually just a front for my real talent, which is playing poker. Don't ask me how I got started. I don't remember. But I'm good. Real good. It didn't take long for the rumors to get around. Go to the Borscht Bowl Club if you want a real game. That guy's never lost. People don't come to hear me tickle the ivory. They come to watch me play cards. What is that creature? Don't even ask. I hate him. We just met him. He's awful. Is this a seedy poker club? No. It's a restaurant. We don't play for high stakes. There's no money involved. But real players carry cash, and they're always thirsty. It's a handy source of income for the club owner. Then let's compete. I'll take you to the room. The hideout, yes. But before we go... Yes? Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Shady Smith. Like John Smith, but it's his actual first name. That's crazy. It's really not clicking for him? You're raising his daughter. Like Phoenix. This is literally the father of your fucking daughter. Your is he stupid? I know it's been 7 years, but a face like that should not slip your mind ever. Like, your daughter is, like, related to him. This is your daughter's biological father. How do you forget that? Look at Apollo. He's finally an option. A greenhorn defense attorney I happened to meet. I call him Apollo. Oh, look at him. Look at him. Just a guy. Just a guy. And he's 32. Yeah, look at that.
Oh, and I'm Brushel, Spark Brushel, news reporter.
Oh, I'm... No. Phoenix Wright. No? You must always look a man in the eye when you make your introductions. You still do not know who I am? Have we met? Ah! He is so sexy. Holy fuck. This man is fine as shit. See, that's why they had to bring that ugly ass man around, so that we'd have them side by side like that, so we wouldn't go crazy, because we'd be so disgusted with that beast beside him. You know, like, they're critical thinking. Like, they playing games with us. Like, they're playing 3D chess right now and winning. Brought that ugly ass man so we don't go too crazy every time this fine ass man is on screen. That other guy was scary. Today in this courtroom, you cannot declare me guilty. What are you talking about? I'm talking about this. I want to cry a little every time I see that thing. Mr. Enigma! The defendant's escaped. Find him. Quick. Bailiff, close all. Okay, we get it. Fucking hell, we've been read this. Golly. Okay, golly, every time. Shit. You can't be. But you're... Zach Gramarye? Yes, the reincarnation act of the century. Could he have only an audience of one? You. Hey, do you want to see your daughter? Instead of playing poker? By any chance? Like, I think that's genuinely better. If you were able to go see your daughter. Like, I'll call her right now. She can come over. You. Zach Gramarye? This must be a bad dream. In a sense, this guy ruined my life. You there.
Duh?
Fake ass fucking Russian. I ain't forget that shit. We will play soon. Ready the room.
I will be preparing the hideout for you.
I can't do that accent. I can't do that shit. Are you really him? The Zach Gramarye? No, I'm Shady Smith. Remember this. How many years has it been now? 6? In exactly 3 days from now, it will be 7. In case I caused you much inconvenience, I fear. Yeah, you could say that. Is she well? Trucy, I mean. She's fine. I've got her working already. Hope you don't mind. I need hardly express my gratitude, but you have it. This is why I have come. That and to settle a matter of cards. By which you mean poker? Those eyes. He's serious. I despise losing above all else. All else. Oh my gosh. All else. And so, I have decided that I will win tonight, no matter what it takes. I know this guy's type, and they're dangerous. Everything's about the competition. All else is secondary. Like, that's crazy. Your whole daughter? Maybe you should go see it? Fit is fire. He's wearing the same color still. Like, Trucy's wearing blue now. Oh, is she wearing blue because we used to wear blue? And we're her daddy now? So she wears blue like how we wore blue? Like, obviously she still has a little bit of pink on, but... Oh my god. Oh, that's so freaking cute. The fit is giving everything goes according to plan. That shit is evil! Holy fuck. Oh my god. That loud house shit? Oh my god. Perhaps we should take this time to talk before we play. I know you have much to ask me, and I, you. We competed that day, 7 years ago, too. Ah, yes. You must have been surprised. Called to the detention center out of the blue. 2, 1. Showdown time. I lost. It's only a game of poker. A game I've played for a long time and only lost twice. Who was the first? The man I killed, of course. You chose your defense attorneys by playing poker. Some are hired, others fired. When you compete, you see a man's true nature. You know what I speak of. I know that you do. Trucy's power? Trucy? She's in a class of her own. Do your homework, Robin. I don't got any homework. Enough. Trying to embarrass me in front of all these nice people watching. For 7 years, I played poker here at the Borscht Bowl Club. And I've never lost once. I'm good, but not that good. I win because whenever there's a big game, I bring in Trucy. And she sends me signals.
Daddy, he's got a good hand. He might have a chance if you act quick. Better call him soon.
Can you tell me what her power is? Judging a person's thoughts by reading their reactions is a staple of performance magic. But those of Trucy's line possess far greater skill. Her line? Recall, you were the second man whom I've lost. Magnify Gramarye. That was the first time I learned of this power, as you call it. Wait, so you're saying her power is genetic? It's just in the Gramarye blood or something? Blood. Oh my god! Fuck off. I'm sorry, but it is not something told lightly to outsiders. There's nothing you need to know at this time. Some kind of Gramarye secret, then? Fine. She's 15 this year? She's still trying her best to follow in your footsteps, you know? I see. When I planned my disappearing act, I thought... When I planned my disappearing act, it was the thought of her alone that gave me pause. Wait, you were planning on vanishing from the get-go? Yes, and for that I must apologize. However, I could not be found guilty that day. Because of this. This? A transferal of rights. You see that signature? A transferal? That's magnified Gramarye's signature, isn't it? I hereby give all rights to the secrets, staging, and performance of my magic to the recipient named below. And the recipient's name is you, Zack Gramarye. Yes, it is I. Wait. This page looks torn. You recall the diary, yes? So you couldn't... You're telling me right now you had the real fucking page and you let me put that page out for no fucking reason? You let me ruin my whole career, everything I had going on for me gone, because you didn't want to show the real missing page? What is your problem, dude? What is your problem, dude? You know what, I'm glad your ass got fucking, what was it, stabbed? I'm glad they got your ass. I'm not gonna lie. That's fucking wild. What do you mean you had the page the whole time and you let me use this fake ass page? That's wild! I lost my whole career because of that! There's probably so many people that went to fucking jail. Blunt force trauma, even better. They beat your ass. Oh my god. Note that the page has clearly been ripped out, as it just so happens. I have here what I believe to be the missing page. I don't blame him for looting the necklace. He snatched that shit right off him. Like, give me my daughter, bro. Shit. The only good Kristoff's done. No, because he better have a good fucking reason. Because if the reason isn't good, that he kept that missing information for no fucking reason from me, I'm gonna be so pressed. Because that literally would have just ended things. They wouldn't even be able to say that it was fake. All he had to do was warn and be like, hey, this is not real. Like, hello? This is not... No fucking way. Because I have the actual piece right here. Wait, let me see that. How could I forget? That scrap of paper lost me my attorney's badge. This is the real page that was torn from that book. Magnify gave it to me that night. You could have told me this earlier. Like 7 years earlier. Once again, I must apologize. It was all I could do to prepare for my escape from that courtroom. You didn't need to escape if you won the case. What is he talking about? Why would you need to escape if you would have won the case? We had them. We had them. Why? You wouldn't need to escape if you just gave me the fucking paper. Because we could have been like, yeah, look, there's a fake one and a real one. This is the one that my client has given. Either way, the point would have been proven. The point would have been proven either way because there's no way. There's no way. This is pissing me off. This is pissing me off. Reminder too, don't forget. That means that this killer just been walking up on the streets all these fucking years. And you know he's been walking on the streets because you didn't want to mention that paper. Like, what? Dude, because he saw too, that shit was working until it wasn't. Because it was a fake piece of paper. He could have said at any time too, he could have been like, excuse me, I have this piece of paper right now. He gave this to me. At any point. I lost my whole job! I lost my whole fucking job! I lost everything! And then I had to take care of your fucking kid! For 7 years! Are you serious? Whatever. It was all I could do to prepare for my escape from that courtroom. Beat your fucking ass. The greatest of magnified Gramarye's illusions. I'm still so mad. I don't even want to fucking read for him no more. He made me so angry. Get your fine ass out my fucking store. Get out my restaurant. The fact that he still played poker with him and lost after that too. Insane. The greatest of magnified Gramarye's illusions are true art. As such, they are well protected by this document. Only its bearer may perform his illusions on stage. Sounds like a pretty important thing to have if you're his disciple. As the rightful heir to his art, I too wanted a rightful heir. Rightful? I'm sure you know who I chose as my successor. Your daughter. If I'm still able to talk to him after, maybe I can show him the necklace and shit. Because maybe he has some answers about, Trucy's mom. Brushel.
Sir? Here you go.
What's this? A letter passing the rights I have inherited to Trucy. I would have you sign here as a witness. But I'm not a lawyer anymore. And you need a public notary. Besides...
I might not look it, but I'm a certified notary.
You are?
By day, I wear notary's glasses and hunt for news. Also by day, I wear reporter's glasses and notarize. When I take off the glasses, I can't see very well.
Your signature, please. This is the first reason I have come here tonight. I finally figured it out. Now I know why you've come out of hiding only now. It's been 7 years, you said? Precisely. Because his rights are gonna run out. There's a law that covers your situation. After 7 years, missing persons are considered to be legally deceased. So if someone was to vanish from the face of the earth 7 years ago, they would lose all rights as a living person after 7 years from that day. Not to mention all of their possessions. Exactly. Which is why I'm here. I was showing my face in public for the sake of this document. Before my 7 years are up, you might say, I'm securing my daughter's inheritance. But do you really need this document? Wouldn't Trucy inherit your estate automatically? Not in this case, I'm afraid. This case? Yes. I received the performance rights from Magnify Gramarye. However, this was done in secret without witnesses. Before Magnify died, 2 potential successors to his repertoire were named. Myself, Zach Gramarye, and Valant Gramarye. Not Trucy. I see. So, do you need this document? I've known Brushel since before I vanished. He is a man I trust. Now, only three know of my rebirth. I took the liberty of looking into Trucy's background, and found you had no other close kin. It is as you say. Okay. I was kind of hoping he'd say something about the mother at this point. I know everyone else, but Trucy's mother is a mystery. So we can. Where is it? This person in the photo is Trucy's mother? How did you come by this? Trucy showed it to me. She said her mother was gone. That it is so. Huh? She is gone. What more is there to say? Lots? Like, hello?
Yeah, I know.
Whoa, you're still here?
According to my in-depth research, Trucy's mother, Magnify Gramarye's only daughter. End quote.
What? Magnify's daughter? Is that true, Mr. Zack? Brushel, you say too much.
What? Why am I the bad guy, huh?
Here they go again, golly. May they break whatever they're drilling. Zack decked him. Decked him?! In any case, Mr. Wright, this discussion is over. Thalasud Gramarye. She's the most mysterious of the whole lot. I need to gather some more evidence, clearly. Well, the prelude may have been longer than the main attraction. Shall we begin our game? My final competition? Final? Why? Look at them! Oh my god! Why is the bottom half of his face blue? Genuine question. That's facial hair. Like, really dog shit poopy facial hair. It's like Homer Simpson. As you said, I have to come out of hiding today to make this document legally binding. Once that is done, I shall sleep once more underground. Without seeing your daughter? It would be best if I did not. 7 years ago, we played. 7 years ago, I lost. I already lost to Magnify. I do not care to lose to another. And I have heard that you never lose. It's just a rumor. Yes, for it is impossible to never lose, unless one has an ace up one's sleeve. As a magician, it causes me no end of irritation. To think a mere lawyer might be out there, pulling the wool over so many eyes. Hey, I just signed your document for you. Maybe you could try lining up? That was that. This is this. For my final competition, I will destroy your perfect record, Phoenix Wright. Was ruining my life not enough? Was ruining my life not enough? I lost my job. I lost everything. I lost everything because of you. Look at that ugly ass fucking drawing in the top left corner. You see that? Yuck. Ugly as fuck. You know, I didn't mean that. That was cruel. That was cruel and unnecessary. I apologize. I apologize for my outburst. This will be my final performance. You are warned. He kept his promise. This guy is beyond serious. So much for a fun evening of cards. Russell, you may leave.
But it's your last game. I mean, what a scoop.
I punch and I punch, but still it is not enough. He actually been beating on him. That's crazy.
I just remembered a future prior engagement. Toodles, gentlemen. Oh, and nice meeting you, Piano Man.
Then let us begin, dealer. I can't even have a...
Da?
You will be the witness to our competition.
Da. It is an honor for me.
Why haven't I seen her around here before? Huh. That reminds me. I saw a familiar face as I entered this restaurant. He did not seem to notice me. However, Gavin, I believe, was his name. You know him? After a fashion. Listen, Phoenix Wright. One can learn much from a true competition. Remember this. I'm gonna try something. You might not like it. I don't think it's perfect, but I think it might work better. My mic might sound a little strange, but you guys are gonna have to deal with it. Grammary power. I was close to understanding it, but I needed more. And I knew where to get it. Trucy's mother. Why is this playing out like episode 1 on a live person? Because that's Zach Grammary in disguise. He returned all these years to get Phoenix to receive Trucy's inheritance, which was the Magnify Grammary, like, magician skills and tricks and whatever. But he ended up dying here because he was killed by Gavin. Attorney Gavin. Defense Attorney Gavin. I need to meet that reporter again. That was clear. And one other thing. From the moment my final competition with Zach begun that night, a name was running through my head. The name of a man now in prison. A name Zach Grammary knew. But how? And why? Oh my goodness. Well, isn't this an unexpected surprise? What errand brings you down to my cramped confines? You get too much nice things. They should be keeping you in a black, dark corner and spitting on you, and then using the moistened spit that's on your body to whip you. You evil bastard. You deserve nothing. Gavin. Is this your idea of revenge, Phoenix Wright? Revenge for the events that took away your attorney's badge 7 years ago? My past is like my logic, straight and true. Nothing's changed. All I did was point the finger of justice in the proper direction. By the end of this, Phoenix is definitely going to be able to be an attorney again. Fine. I'm glad we could have this little ta-ta-ta, right? You look right. You look you look well, Phoenix Wright. You too, Gavin. Life has been full of surprises for both of us. I've no doubt you never expected to lose that attorney's badge of yours. And I bet you never expected to wind up here. Shady Smith was the name of the man you killed. Did you know who he really was? Who he was? Zach Gramarye. You know, the defendant. I remember him, of course. But you say Smith was Zach? Impossible. Don't even try to tell me it was a coincidence. What did I just say? Life is full of surprises, don't you think? After that trial, you were arrested and found guilty, but your motive was never made clear. A mistake I plan to remedy. You're not an attorney anymore, Phoenix Wright. What possible conclusion do you think this investigation of yours can lead to? I killed a man named Smith with a bottle because I am an evil human being. I mean, you are. Yeah. But that's not why you did it. Isn't that enough? Not for me. It isn't. I need to know why you did it, Gavin. Recall the case 7 years ago? Yes, the trial where Zach Gramarye pulled his famous vanishing act. My brother won his fair share of praise and adoration for that trial, as I recall. Genius prosecutor reveals crooked attorney, was it? That was when I met you, wasn't it? Was it now? The Bar Association Review Board voted unanimously on... Wait, what? No, I said it right. Why is this word so ugly to look at? Ew. For the strictest punishment. Unanimous. Save for one dissenting opinion. Yours. It was my brother who was responsible for putting you in that position, after all. For 7 years, we'd been friends. And yet, I still don't understand you. But right, your friendship toward me was never pure. You suspected me then as you still do now, don't you? Honestly, right now, I'm not sure what to think. You didn't just brain a guy with a juice bottle for no reason. Tell me why you did it. Persistent, aren't you? I came here because I remembered something. The night of our game. Zach Gramarye mentioned your name, Gavin. That reminds me. I saw a familiar face as I entered this restaurant. He did not seem to notice me, however. Gavin, I believe was his name. After that, he was killed, and I asked you to help me. Because I remembered your kindness back when everyone had turned on me. I seem to be in a bit of trouble. Something like that. Dead. Someone hit him. Hard. Me? Please. The cops should be here any minute. I'm in your hands, should it come to that. I have to know. Why did you kill Shady Smith? No. Zach Gramarye. Oh my god! Here he goes. Grab him by that blonde lock. We gonna start whipping him around. This is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. No more of this. No more of this. Oh my god. Whoa, I've never seen psychologues like these. Dark, cold, full of despair. Can I even unlock these things? Something wrong, Mr. There's something wrong, right? No, it's nothing. You shouldn't push yourself so hard. Life is to be taken easy, you know. Oh, look at it's the nail polish thing. He's doing his nails. course he is. Look at that. It's over here. Look at that gold letter, too. Yellow envelope, 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 yellow envelope. Oh my god. Well, I know where we're going next. You're thinking, what self-respecting man would use nail polish? Not really. I know appearances are a big thing with you. You know what I say? One cannot live a beautiful life without beautiful nails. First rate in all things, except nothing less. That certainly does look like first-rate nail polish. I like the sparkly bottle. It's crystal. If you're so drawn to it, please, have one. It's on me. I don't think you can afford to just give those to me. You're poor and in jail, so... Can I look at this? That envelope's been bothering me since I came in here. It's not nice to peek at other people's mail. You get mail here in jail? That I do. Though they read it first, apparently. Still, I'm allowed the pleasure of correspondence. Packages and the like are a different matter, however. Looks like sneaking a peek is out of the question. This time it just says end thing. So, I don't think I can show him anything. I don't have anything that I want to show him. I don't want to give him any details anyways. Frick you. Get me out of here. Why did the game just rip ass? Y'all heard that? Golly. Look at this god-awful apartment. I figured you'd come here sooner or later. So we know that he doesn't paint, so why does he dress like that? To keep up the illusion? I decided on sooner. Drew Misham, was it? I haven't done anything illegal. And I didn't come here to whine about past events. I wanted to ask you some questions. I suppose you have that right. That day, the entire court descended into chaos. Only you stood still, your eyes calmly watching. I admit it made quite an impression on me. I'm used to finding myself in outrageous situations. Phoenix Wright, was it? I'll answer what I can. I'm not sure, but it feels like I'm being watched intensely. Oh! Oh, she's so cute. Look at little baby. Oh my god, little it's a baby. It's a baby. She's a little baby. She's ugh, yuck. Yuck. Disgusting. Where was I? Oh, this is my daughter. Vera, say hello. Oh, she's gone. Shall we begin then? Judging from this place, you're a painter? Not sadly, a profitable one. I've never sold a painting. It's a source of considerable embarrassment. I would be able to get by were it only me. Your daughter? Her mother grew weary of me and left. I don't want her to grow up needy, Mr. Wright. That is why I began my other occupation. Forgeries. Don't look at me with those eyes. I know what it is that I do. More than half of the paintings they bring me are stolen, and who knows what my copies are used for. But some of your works aren't paintings, correct? You may not believe me when I tell you this. Oh, wait. You may not believe me when I tell you this, but that was my first work outside of painting. What? To think it would be used as evidence in a murder trial. I never even imagined the possibility. Then why did you take the job? It was, well, paid. Very well paid. I think he feels worse about it than I do. Yeah, I hope so. Hey Drew, did you know in 7 years your ass is gonna be burning in hell? Just letting you know. The past is hard to escape. Honestly, the sooner I can put this behind me, the better. With apologies to you, of course. That doesn't change anything, Drew. Because you went on to keep making these. Don't forget, y'all. Don't forget, he was still out here working his daughter. Forcing her to commit crimes. Mind you. She was out here committing crimes to make money. He kept making more of these non-painting forgeries, which led to so many fucking court cases, probably. Oh my god! Because we know that she made more. We know that she made way more than just, like, 1 or 2. Which means, do you think that Gavin kept hiring them to make stuff afterwards? At least, like, I know a bunch of that stuff went into court. That's crazy. With apologies to you, of course. Sorry, but it's not going to be quite so easy. He's trying to forget what he made. Looks like I have to remind him. Your work. Don't try to pretend you've forgotten. Sure, all you did was make a copy. But that copy might have destroyed the life of an innocent man. Fuck wrong with his head, bro. That's why your wife left. You got no drip. You covered in paint. You got your daughter working in the back. Drew was the forger. He was doing it to feed his daughter. Nah. Not enough. Get a 9 to 5, buddy. Golly. I'm responsible too, which is why I have to know. And you have to tell me. I knew it would be difficult to escape this. Then let's talk. Also, we already know it was his daughter making the forgeries. She straight up said that she was the one making them, not him. Well then, ready to tell me about this work you did? It wasn't unlike anything I had attempted before. I guess it would be a little different from paintings. That's not what I mean. In all my previous work, it sufficed to create a copy. This wasn't a copy? The clients gave me 2 things that day. First was a sample page as reference. The second page, a printed document that I can only surmise was written by my client. So you used the real writing as a reference to reproduce what the client wrote? Yes, as I said, it was my first job of that nature. So, who was your client? What's it called? Later in his life, yes. No! No! She even clarified she's been doing this since she was 12. She's currently 19. This was 7 years ago. She would have been 12 right now. This would have been her first forgery. I know what I'm talking about. Way to hustle, I guess. I told you his ass is going straight to hell! He needed to get a 9 to 5. He needed to be working at fucking McDonald's. Not having his daughter forging and working with criminals. She didn't even know what she was doing. Oh my god. Who was your client? As I said in court, I do not know. Really? Even for such a suspicious request? If it was me, I'd want to know as much as I could about the requester. I never met them! Not personally, See? See? Because he never met him. He doesn't know who he is because Vera is the one that met with the guy. Because remember, Vera was basically having a mental breakdown when she saw Prosecutor Gavin, who looks exactly like, literally down to the hairstyle, Christoph Gavin. Because they're brothers. Every time he spoke to her, she started tweaking out. Psychlock, of course. It seems like you're still hiding something. Something about this work. Oh my gosh. No, we gotta have something. You're hiding something. Let's hear it then. What are you hiding from me, Mr. Misham? I'm sorry, but I really don't know. I never met the client. True, when I asked the client's name, there were no Psycholocks in sight. Regardless, you're hiding something. You have to be, otherwise it wouldn't make any sense. Why are you doing this to me? Well, I've made my stand, no backing down now. So, what's Misham hiding? The forger. The forger. I can pretty much piece together what it is from what you've said. What is it then? You told me what you knew about the client, and I couldn't see any Psycholocks. Psycholocks? Is that some sort of asylum security, or a new hairstyle, perhaps? Speaking of new hairstyles, you need to go to the shop, buddy. But then, they didn't show up, didn't they? Who was your client? As I said in court, I do not know. So you're telling me we just saw this play out? Like, there's no excuse for a flashback. Am I tweaking? There's no reason for a fucking flashback. At all! Please stop! Really? Even for such a suspicious request? If it was me, I'd want to know as much as I could about the requester. Is it specifically this game? Because I feel like, yes, we had flashbacks in the other games, but it was never this bad. If it... We already read that. I never met them. Not personally, Not personally. Those words triggered the Psychlock. Again with the Psycholocks. Now I really must know what they are. They were this bad? I don't remember it being this bad. It's this game. It's kind of bad. I just got two different opinions. I don't think it was this bad in the older games. Like, yes, there was moments that could be kind of bad, but never this frequent. This game is really bad at it, because we just talked to him. Come on now, we did not need a flashback for that. So you didn't meet with the client? But someone else did. Maybe the real forger behind this evidence? Perhaps I'm hung up on this lock business, but I'm afraid you've lost me. Yeah, well, I didn't come here to talk about Psychlocks. As long as I come to the right conclusion, it doesn't matter how I got there. It's for the goldfish guys. Like, my memory is bad. Like, my memory is straight doo-doo fart, straight poop up the bum. But I think I'll remember talking to him 2 seconds ago. And your conclusion is? The real forger behind this wasn't you, Mr. Misham. Peacock? I don't know what you're talking about. That's my work, I tell you. Made here in my studio. Who else could have made it but me? That's the real question, isn't it? If the forger wasn't you, then I don't have many other people to choose from. The real forger at Drew's studio is... Oh, she's so cute! Look at her, she's so freaking cute. She's so freaking cute. The real forger is your daughter, Vera Misham, isn't it? Ridiculous, my daughter's only 12 years old, Mr. Wright. I've always been more for landscapes, not surrealism. Nice comeback, but you're shaking in your poots. I've got... oh, my bad. I've got you now. I've got you now. The only two people with access to the studio are you and your daughter. The Cyclops tell me you're not the forger, which makes your daughter the only possibility. I knew one guy who played this who was constantly lost. Really? Oh my god. Is that what you meant? I remember very early on, you were really relieved when you saw me playing this, and you're like, oh my gosh, you're like getting it decently fast. You're doing really well. And I was like, oh my god, thank you. So, like, is that why you said that? That's your past experiences? I feel very much on the verge of going psycho-lock myself. You need to psycho-lock into Indeed. You need to psycho-lock into job interviews. Because your child is doing all the fucking work. And look at the state of your fucking house anyways. Get to work, bro. Golly. Holy crap. Magnifies diary. I don't know how you knew, but you're right. The one who made this page was my daughter, Vera, not I. She's only 12, the genius, you might call her. Precious little girl outshining her father. There's been a lot of that going around recently. I let her play in the studio when she watched me. She taught herself in that way. The drafting tools and the analytical devices I bought when they became necessary. They're my little girl's playthings now. Do I detect a bit of fatherly pride? What are you playing? Oh, what are you playing? I was about to be like, I don't know how to answer that. I'm playing Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. This is the first game in the trilogy. So, Vera was the one who made this page. Would she know who the client was then? Actually, the client came once. Here, to the studio. What? Why didn't you say so sooner? But their face was covered and they did not want to talk to me. So, they talked to your daughter? I will speak only with the artist, the client told me. Then that little girl is the key to our mystery client's true identity. Okay, what do I do now? Maybe I should talk to her father a bit more? Or is it time to turn my attention to Vera? I don't think I have anything else to say to him. Mr. Misham, I have a request. Let me see if the stamp is there. Because I don't think we have that as evidence yet. Let me guess, you'd like to speak with my daughter. Can I? My daughter has never been one to talk to strangers. She's quite shy, extremely so, actually. With only one exception. Which was, oddly enough, it was that client. I left the studio while they talked. I returned when they had finished. She was laughing. It was the first time I'd seen anything of the sort. Of course, you don't bring her joy. Corny. The only happiness she gets is when she sees how proud you are of her criminal work. She don't even fucking realize it's criminal work. She's 12 years old. Man. Please, let me speak with her. All right.
Oh, little baby, little baby.
Uh-oh. This could be tough. Yeah, look at that. It's over here. Maybe I'll just settle over here for a closer look. That's an awfully small frame. What's that inside? A stamp? Please don't touch that. I'll get in trouble. That stamp belongs to Vera, you see. She always puts it somewhere she can see it. Oh. No, she's just dressed like her mom. See, now I can see this again. She's dressed like her mom. I thought she was wearing blue because of Phoenix, but no, she's wearing blue because she wants to look like her mom. Dressed to the nines, just like her. Oh my god. And that's Zack and Volant. The Gramarys, isn't it? The post office issued that commemorative stamp last year, when the Gramarys were at the height of their popularity. Not anymore. Now that one of them has vanished off the face of the earth. Vera went to see one of their shows when she was quite small. She's been a dedicated fan ever since. She watched them every time they came on TV, until the end. I see. That stamp's quite hard to come by, I hear. I still wonder how she got her hands on it. She doesn't go outside. Where the fuck do you think she got it from? Like, please don't piss me off. That's a pretty bottle. Oh, don't touch that, please. I'll get in trouble. It belongs to Vera, you see. She always puts it somewhere she can see it. She looks at it often. There's light pink fluid inside. Nail polish, I'm guessing. What's this red envelope? Oh, don't touch that. It's quite important. The painter's face just changed hues. I guess I better behave, though it's tempting to just grab it. Vera, was it? I would like you to have a friendly chat. Would you like to have a friendly chat? There. I'm Phoenix Wright, ex-lawyer and pianist. I'm still looking for the keys. I'm looking for the keys that say Do Re Mi. Can't find them anywhere. I'm no good at this. I need something to get through to this girl. Let's show her the stamp. Or not examine, not examine. I meant to click present. There we go. And then there's this.
My stamp.
Hey, she spoke. She can talk. Yeah, so this stamp. How do I keep her talking? Great magicians, aren't they? Oh, they're fantastic. Isn't Troop Grammarly amazing? Yes?
Oh.
I especially like those two, Zack and Volant. I mean, they're just so magical.
Aren't they? Aren't they, aren't they?
Yeah, whenever I go out to one of their shows, I'm like, whoa, magic! You know?
Me too. I love them, they're so cool. It's like magic, yeah.
Alright, she's talking. Not saying much, but it's a start. Hi, Adam. Oh my goodness, you made it again. Same account, too. Crazy.
I went and saw them with Father the other day. The opening ceremony at the Gramarye Museum of Magic. The
Gramarye Museum? They have one of those? I guess it makes sense now that they have their own commemorative stamp. So, have you been to one of their shows?
Just once, when I was little, with Father. The Gramarye's on stage. It was like a dream. Disappearing, reappearing, cutting apart, putting back together. They do it all.
The guy on the right was so fine, he dead. That's Trucy's father, and he's fucking dead, bro. Yeah. Maybe you can keep telling me stuff like this? You know, about Zach and Valon, maybe?
Oh, sure.
Alright, better get asking before she changes her mind. This is the most she's talked ever. Is that not crazy, y'all? What's it called? Yeah. Look, this is Trucy's parents, both of them. The guy in yellow is a fucking dick, don't worry about him. But the other two, those are her parents. She looks exactly like her mother, didn't get a single detail. Did not get a single feature from that man at all. I'm so glad I finally have a way to look at them, like, permanently, because before then, I wasn't able to.
I don't go outside much. I like to paint in here.
Why don't you like the outside?
There's bad people out there.
Well, true, but there's lots of good people, too. Actually, I should tell you, she was almost kidnapped once. Kidnapped? Since then, she's been, well, you can see for yourself. Yeah, I understand. My bad. She refuses to leave the house. I see. Wait, but that doesn't make sense. She said she went to the Gramarye Museum. With you, in fact. Yes, actually, she was quite insistent on it, much to my surprise. That was the first and last time she expressed such a desire to me.
That person gave me a good luck charm.
The good luck charm?
For when I absolutely had to go outside.
Yes, apparently she received something. A gift. From that client, actually. She won't tell me what it was. So, we know who it is, first of all. We know who she talked to, because obviously it was him. By the way, this is also the guy that killed that fine-ass man, right here. No. Golly! Right here. There we go. Look at Trucy, baby Trucy, looking just like her dad. All dressed up the same. But, what's it called? We know he's the one that met up with her. And they talked together, and she saw his face. Was his intention to kill her? Was his intention to kill this literal baby girl, this baby angel girl? Was that the intention when he would give her that fucking stamp? 'Cause that's crazy. Like, that's wild. He's actually fucking evil. Like, he was, like, trying to be like, well, I only did it because I'm evil, so that he could, like, throw you off the topic. We know it's not fucking true. But golly! Would that not mean the intention was to literally take her out instead of the father? Wow! He sees pawns, not people. You have 3 seconds? Oh my god! Anyways.
Father, I told you to keep that a secret.
From that client, huh? This I have to hear about. You run out. Run out where? Run out what? Mods! So your father tells me you're good at painting all sorts of things?
I really like painting. A lot. Father was always very happy when I paint them exactly the same.
So you did this too? Everyone, this is my sister.
Oh, yes. That was my first job.
Your first?
All I used to do was paint the same thing I saw. But this was totally different. The pen slips, and the way the writer held the pen, and the pressure on the nib, I had to use a microscope to analyze it on the computer.
She seems happy. Odd. Her work was the last nail in the Gramarye's coffin. I guess no one told her. This poor girl. Look how happy she is. She doesn't even realize. Oh my god, my grandpa was calling me on WhatsApp just now. Oh my god, we gotta wrap this up. I got shit to do. I have grandpas to talk to.
They're the best in the world.
Huh? Oh, you mean Troop Gramarye? Of course.
Father gave it to me.
Your father? But I asked him about it. He didn't know how you got it.
Oh, I guess I just took it. Yeah.
Took it? Now, what if I told you I just woke up now and it's 12 a.m.? Golly! You gotta do something productive to make up for it. You gotta. No way. The whole day?
Father got a letter from that person.
That person? You mean the letter was from the client?
We talked about the Gramarys forever that day. I'm sure that's why I was sent that stamp. I didn't want to just send it back, so I took it.
They're a sneaky one, this client. So they were trying to get on her good side. Commemorative stamp update. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna do my overdue homework. Good. I'm proud of you. So, you met the person that asked you to do this job? I missed everything. Forgive me, Domi Nation. You've missed so much. You're missing so much. And you talked with them? We're playing as Phoenix right now in the past. This is 7 years ago. It turns out that Shady Smith, the first victim, was actually Zach Gramarye. So, as you can see here, Zach Gramarye was actually Shady Smith from the first case. The victim who died. Meaning Trucy's dad is fucking dead. Her mom is still missing in action though. Whereabouts unknown. We're talking to a young Vera right now. This disgusting beast is still here, yes. But Mike Meekins from the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney games is now here. We got to talk to him for a little bit because he was the bailiff. And we got to talk to Christoph Gavin, who 100% is the client. There's no fucking way. What's this about a good luck charm you received?
I can't talk about it.
Eh?
If I do, it won't work anymore.
Oop, I missed a little bit.
That's what I was told.
Yeah, but I really, really have to know. Girl, fuck you. Damn. Right. Time to do some psych unlocking. No, I mean, don't talk to her like that. She's a little girl. You're right. I'm sorry. Shit. Blue Crayon, put that emoji away. You seem to trust this client. Quite a lot, in fact. Oh, Reeve, thank you. I appreciate the roses. She's just a baby. Sorry. Sorry, damn. Because they gave you this stamp?
No, that's not why. They listened to me, to my problem.
The problem that keeps her inside all the time?
Don't go outside if you don't want to. That's what they told me. But when I absolutely have to go out, all I had to do was use a good luck charm.
Is it the nail polish on the table? Because that's the one that he has in his jail cell. He has nail polish. And she paints her nails all the time now, too. A good luck charm that your client gave you? I think I know what your client might have given you, actually. Is this your good luck charm? May I get 20,000 lashings if I'm wrong. This was what they gave you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The same bottle's over there on your desk. Your good luck charm, right?
I heard once cosmetics were once thought to ward off evil. This is a magic bottle. It has the power.
Actually, Miss Damien, I need to read comics again. I'm so behind, bro. People were like, Nomi, you read that new Batman and Robin? Fuck no! I have not read that new Batman and Robin. Don't talk about it around me. I haven't communicated with anyone. People are like fiending. They keep asking me. They're like, oh my god, what are your thoughts on the new Batman and Robin? I haven't read it, dude. I need to read it. I just haven't been in the mood. I haven't gone to my store or anything. I'm so behind. Truly. Of course it does. I'll just refrain from commenting any more on that one. I think I know who gave you that bottle, actually. The one who asked you to do this job. Was this the client? This man is a friend of mine. Know him? His name is Christoph Gavin. He's a lawyer, actually.
I promised. I promised not to tell.
Let's go. I'm thinking of bringing my Super Sons omnibus for when I go out.
I'm sorry. I can't talk about the client. I promised. And if I break my promise, the spell won't work.
I don't need a name anymore. I got my answer. You're pretty confident in this charm, then.
I think he might be the devil.
Huh?
Or maybe an angel.
What do you mean?
I saw it, or I think I saw it, when they gave me this. I saw the devil's face.
Ooh. I mean, bro's evil, so... Are you saying the client's face looked like the devil's?
No, the client was gentle, with a gentle smile.
So, where'd you see this devil, then? They took my daughter, Robin. Robin, please? Not on duty right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Look for the gay one with the bowl cut. You will, very quickly, find your daughter.
It was so quick. I don't remember well, but that's when I knew that person wasn't like other people. That's why I believe in my good luck charm.
I'm not sure what this devil she saw was, but it's pretty clear that Christoph Gavin has her charmed. Well, I think that's all. I'll be leaving now. Sorry. I'm sorry for what happened. If you want to apologize, try my client, Zach Gramarye. They took my daughter, broke my legs, forced me to bring egg salad to the cookout. My family shunned me, Robin. Please. Golly! Oh my god.
Did I do something bad?
What makes you think that?
Your eyes, they're sad. Very sad.
I'll put on my smile next time I come. Promise. I hope to see you smile then too, Vera. Yeah, you gotta scroll about 7 streams down. You're gonna see him there, the other Robin. You gotta scroll about 7 streams down, 2 blocks away.
Oh, okay.
Take care. Thinking back on my first encounter with the young forger, I witnessed something of vital importance that day. Of course, by the time I realized it, it was already too late. Can we finally go to the detention center? Because I don't think anything else is... Oh! Well, nothing's checked. I'm gonna just see if this one will clear up if I go on here now. What strange sight doth my eyes behold? Excuse me? 2 men on either side of a single transparent pane. Yet it seems fickle fate has switched sides, so to speak. The forger of fakes walks freely, while the innocent languishes within these plexiglass confines. There's been no proof that I forged anything. No proof that I took the life of my dear mentor. Yet, these chains cannot hold me for long. The stage awaits. And what, may I ask, awaits you? A little piano and a cold little hole in the wall. But, since you are here, what shall we discuss? The shooting of Magnify Gramarye, for one. Who pulled the trigger? Volant or his partner Zack? His partner vanished before the answer could be found. If I'm going to get any closer to the truth, this is the place to start. You know what? Before I start talking to him, I'm gonna be right back. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you everyone for the follows, by the way. I noticed that there's a couple. I will be right back, everybody. Hold on. Go fill up your waters, pee, whatever. That's what I'm gonna be doing. Fill up my water. Alright, everybody, I'm back. Hello, hi. Putting my headphones on. The guard is kind of Gertrude. Enough from you. Enough. No more. No more. No, you make me joyous. Oh my gosh. Thank you, thank you. I know what you've done. What? I have to hand it to my partner. He knows how to make an exit. That's talent. Yes. He made my attorney's badge disappear. And he never even touched it. Glory's spotlight always leaves someone weeping in the shadows. Yet his very disappearance itself is a revelation. Revealing what? Zach Gremory killed Magnify. It's as good as a signed confession. That's certainly been public's opinion's take on it. I grow tired of my cage. He should have said weary, whatever. Like, if you're gonna use all that big language, at least switch it up. Tired is so corny. And the time of my release is near. I must go and prepare. Planning on jumping back into the magic right away? As long as an audience waits with bated breath, there will be Volant, and also... Yes? Now that my partner has disappeared, Magnify's repertoire is mine. Volant Gremory has a tradition to uphold. Ooh!
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
Did you know? Did you know that that's not gonna happen? I don't think he knows. I don't think bro knows. Do we tell him? We found this out earlier, that he literally cannot use it for 7 years. Bro is so hyped to get out there. He's fried. Is that true? Seen in this light, the trial was quite good to me, verdict or no. And you can't pay for that kind of publicity. The suspicion oh my god, wrong voice. The suspicion on you hasn't lifted entirely, Volant. After all, you received one of those letters, too. You were just as obligated to follow Magnify's instructions as your partner. So I was, but only Zach Gremory followed them. Let us not speak anymore of who shot what. Now that my partner has vanished, the question is moot. I'm more interested in learning something else, actually. What might that be? I want to know what Magnify had up his sleeve. How could he coerce you and your partner to kill him? The trick up his sleeve? Perhaps you don't know. Know what? A great magician never reveals his secrets. I grabbed you by the throat. Golly! Oh my gosh. I didn't think it would be that easy. The audience must remain forever in the audience, bathing in the reflected glow of the spotlight. Let's try it. It's the last one in the past. Maybe we have everything. I'm flying by the seat of my pants on this one. There must be a path leading from the evidence to the truth. What is this special power? You don't remember from the first Ace Attorney game, Soap? And that's what I'm going to find. To ask someone to take a life, even one not long for this world. That's asking someone to commit murder. Yes, a mentor was found of dramatic motives and dramatic finales. And he got his wish. His life was taken. What weakness could be so powerful as to coerce someone into committing murder? My guess it was a matter of life or death. Care to explain? Your troupe lived in a world of showmanship. The flashier, the better. And if flashy so often means danger, doesn't it? Let us make this as painless as possible. If you have proof of this danger, then show it. The literal gun that y'all were using, hello? Why, that's one of ours! Specially designed for your show, I gather. A single bullet, one shot. What are you suggesting? We are magicians, Mr. Wright, not murderers! I'm not crying murder, Mr. Vaillant. I'm crying something far more tragic. An accident. Because what's it called? The mother disappeared. Was it actually their fault? Zack and Vaillant's quick draw shoot 'em. How long has it been since those shots were last heard? Was the shoot 'em cancelled because someone might get hurt? Of course, what other reason could there be? Well, it could have been cancelled because someone had already been hurt. Fascinating, my Faustian forging friend. But tell me, what can you prove with a single pistol? Well, tell me what would have happened if there had been an accident. What if one of your bullets took a life on stage? The performance of magic is not concerned. With what ifs. It's concerned with precision. Precisely whom do you claim we shot? Looks like I've chosen the right path. Let's just hope he walks it with me. That drill is loud. I'm saying, like, why are you doing this? It's dark as fuck outside, mind you. What the hell? Ooh, she's in it. Please, please. It is, but that's Zack Gramarye's wife and Trucy's mother. Delissa, I believe, was her name. Alakazog! But how can you say this? How can you say she was struck by one of our bullets? Still in denial mode, eh? Delissa was at the greatest risk of being shot, and this clearly shows just how much danger she was in. Yeah, she was in the group. I don't think it's gonna be the gun. We already showed the gun. This is from earlier. So it has to be this. This is the... This is it. It shows her in the middle. It shows her a part of the troop. Troop Gramarye's performances were very, very popular. So popular, they even made a commemorative stamp at the height of your fame. There we go. I had to turn this on. We were not merely the latest craze. We were an age, a golden age. Can y'all still hear it? I turned on my my little mute feature, but the mic kind of sounds like ass when I use this. So it's whatever. It's kind of it's a little. It's probably much better though. It's all here on this stamp. There's Delissa. Yes. Trucy's mother is missing, I hear. What happened to her? I don't know. Part of his memory is still locked up. And there's this one thing you're failing to address. What's that? As you say, our troop was a world unto itself. If our leader, Magnify, was so inclined, he could hide anything he wished with ease. But, Mr. Wright, then he would have hid a crime, making him an accomplice. What a great foundation for blackmail. Vallon's got a point. If one of the troop members died in an accident, and Magnify covered it up, his innocence would come into question. Found the right address, Mr. Wright? I'm so close. There has to be something about how Thalyssa's death could affect Zack and Vallon's relationship with Magnify. I see in your eyes you have something to say. How can you possibly prove more than you already have? I'll prove why Thalyssa's accident tied your hands so completely. With a person. We don't have any evidence for that. It's going to take a little knowledge of the players to crack this one. The accidental death of Zack's wife tied both your hands. And this information proves why Magnify held so much power. It was because of her. Because she's his daughter and stuff, right? It wasn't a question of who shot Thalissa. Thalissa herself was the problem. What do you mean? She was Zack Gramarye's wife, Trucy's mother, and Magnify Gramarye's only daughter. There was a terrible accident, and the two of you killed your mentor's only daughter. If that wasn't the key to Magnify's power over you, I don't know what was. It was an accident! Oh, so she's actually fucking dead. She's not even missing. She's fucking dead. My god. She's fucking dead. That's crazy. Poor truck. There's no proof. None at all. But Thalissa went missing. And your mentor blackmailed both of his disciples. It doesn't take a genius to put one and one together. Ours was a complex family. You mean Troop Gramarye? The master Magnify Gramarye, his only daughter. His two disciples. That does sound like a recipe for disaster, doesn't it? Do not be tempted into faulty flights of fancy. Yes, there was an accident. But that is all it was. An accident. Zack and Vallon's tour de force. The guns blaze, the bullets fly straight toward that beautiful body on stage. Then crash, zing, pow! Into everything but her. Now that is magic. It happened one day when we were practicing, same trick, with a new twist. And tragedy. Yeah, I know, she's so fucked. Both her parents. Oh my god. But as for whose bullet stole Thalyssa's life, we shall never know the answer. Thalissa disappeared from our lives, and Zack was bereft of his wife. Trucy lost her mother, and Magnify his daughter. And that led to blackmail, I take it. It is all part of the parcel of the darkness that comes when the curtains fall. Why did Magnify Gramarye try to cover up the accident? It was his own daughter who died. All I can say is it was a critical time for Troop Gramarye. A passing of the torch from Magnify to Zack and Vallon. We all sacrificed so that it may be a success. Thalyssa's death was the greatest sacrifice of all. Yet, even when her life was extinguished, her presence was not. What do you mean? In time, me, myself, and Zack found we could no longer oppose Magnify's wishes. Magnify forced us to perform his art for his benefit. I see. I guess I can understand. I mean, he did lose his only daughter. But do you not find cowardice in his actions? Huh? To decide to hide the truth of your own daughter's death is one thing, but then to hang that death as a guillotine above our heads, Things were dark behind the scenes at Troop Grammary, that's for sure. Hi, hello. Does Trucy know? She was not told, naturally. Who would want to know what their father might have taken? Who would want to know that their father might have taken their mother's life? True. I have not thought of that accident for a long time. I'm sorry to dredge up old memories, but this has helped a lot. Not to find Magnify's Slayer, I should think. True. After that accident, there was one who came sniffing quite persistently. The reporter. He called himself a newsman at the time. I often spied him lurking about the dressing room doing his research. Would you happen to remember his name? What was his name? Sorry, I've forgotten. But in the course of his interviewing, he became quite close to my partner, Zach. I liked him a lot. I liked him not. Ooh, I almost said the opposite. I see. His name I do not recall, but his scent, the cloying aroma of mint. Yes. Whenever he smiled, which was far too often. I see. Thanks for your help. It is no good to interfere with the past, Mr. Wright. You will not uncover answers, only wounds. I'm sorry. I had begun to notice the dark curtain hanging over Troop Grammary, and I began to realize what I had to do. I had to protect Trucy from the darkness. The reporter he mentioned, the newsman. I never learned who that was at the time. Though I've got a pretty good idea who it is now. That smile and the sickly sweet smell of mint. The last floss-thin thread connecting Zach Grammary to this world. Sooner or later, I'd have to track him down. We're done with the past.
On to the present.
Ooh. We're gonna do this one because it appeared first.
Well, what do we have here?
Remember me?
Of course I remember you. Journalist meets ex-attorney in bar, end quote.
Can I ask what you're doing here?
Mr. Misham.
Oh, Mr. Misham was poisoned and his daughter's...
Oh, yes, I know. Oh, how I know. Yes. It caused me no...
Oh my god, hold on. Literally love your art, by the way. Like, it's so fire. Oh my god, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Jenny, not in front of everybody like that. Come on now. We've talked about this.
It's caused me no end of grief, to be honest. Journalist wishes he tracked down case just a little quicker, end quote.
Were you on the trial of this case the whole time? Or trail of this case the whole time?
Zach Grammary was a good friend.
Zach said something to that effect back at the Borscht Bowl Club.
what a character. What a man. If a little, no, a lot, no, extremely rough around the edges.
Do you think I could ask you a few questions?
Oh, you serious? I mean, I'm usually the interviewer, not the interviewee. Journalists ask questions, not other way around. End quote. Fine, shoot, I don't care. People have been asking me all sorts of things lately.
It was tragic what happened to Drew Misham and his daughter.
Forgery is a serious crime, and they paid the price. You know what really did them in, though? Don't you?
Yes, a forged diary page. The night I interviewed him...
Oh, my bad. The night I interviewed him, I found out something about Mr. Misham I hadn't known.
What's that?
You know, he always felt like he was being watched. Every day for 7 years, walls have ears, potatoes have eyes. End quote.
Being watched? You mean he felt guilty?
No, I'm not talking about feelings here. You know, I felt watched too. The whole time I've been on this case, no less. Journalist gets a tingling sensation on back of the neck. Freaks out. End quote.
Because you felt guilty?
Why would I feel guilty?
You felt like you were being watched, huh? I wonder what it all means. Drew Misham felt like he was being watched, and you along with him. You're sure it wasn't just nerves?
Nerves? No, it's nothing so mundane. I stopped paying attention to my nerves a long time ago. But I felt it too. Journalist sure he's being watched. End quote. Don't you wonder why Zach Gramery got rubbed out after 7 years? Right after coming into contact with me?
He's right. It was only after he got into contact with him that he got killed. That's crazy. I want to nap by. Reef actually fucking hates us, by the way, guys. Every single person here. Oh my gosh. He's actually right, because Zach Gramery didn't get killed until right now. If they wanted to take him out, they would have taken him out sooner.
He completely vanishes from the courtroom. Then for 7 years he talks to no one, not a soul. Then, just as the remaining time was almost up, he contacts me in order to have this made.
And then he dies?
Starting to put the pieces together, aren't we?
And you were being watched this whole time?
Maybe not just me. Maybe you were too.
Me?
I met Zach through the case, actually.
You mean the shooting of Magnified Gramery?
No, before that. It's not widely known.
You mean the accident? During the quick draw shoot-'em practice?
My, you're well informed. You should have seen me back then. I dug up quite the scoop. I wanted it all. Money, fame, women, a little puppy, all for me. I was younger then, and my days and nights smelled of fresher mint than they do now.
Aren't you like 24? Oh wait, no, he was 24 back then. Well, he would have been actually younger even. He's 36 now. He's not getting a lady. Are you sure? Look how handsome he is. There's a little blush on his cheek. Oh my god, makeup king. I'd date him straight to jail. Valon Gramery did mention one particularly nosy reporter. Valon got sexy over time, I'm not gonna lie. Like, he looks much better now. Sorry, that was a bit much, but I meant what I said, and I say what I meant.
In fact, I was on close speaking terms with Magnified Gramery at the time. I knew his daughter too, of course. Felicia, was it?
I'm missing something in my voice, hold on.
I knew his daughter too. I knew his daughter too. There we go.
Really?
Then Felicia disappeared, quite suddenly at that. And Magnified wouldn't say a word about it. Yeah, my evil habit got the better of me. Journalist catches scent of scoop, goes on feeding frenzy, end quote. I set up a one-on-one interview with Delicia's husband, see?
Zach Gramarye.
Something strange was in the air over at Troop Gramarye in those days. The whole screwy mentor-controlling disciple scene started by then, I'm guessing. Delissa, she was part of it all, right?
I mean, she was part of it all.
Come on, you can tell me off the record.
Ooh, it was him, okay. Sorry, I don't know.
Anyway, I kept prying and eventually became friends with Zach. Sure, he'd punched me once or twice, or 5 times, but over time, he came to see me as his confidant.
He's been waiting this whole...
He's been waiting this whole time, 7 years, eh?
Waiting?
For his big comeback, of course. A big revival of the Magnified Miracle. Of course it was all a dream.
Because of this. The performance rights.
In the absence of any official documents, he was golden. Who's to say the old man didn't give his rights to both Zach and Volant?
So Volant waited until Zach died, legally, at least.
The time finally comes, and Volant is like a kid on Christmas morning. He's getting ready for a show at the Sunshine Coliseum, you know? If that document sees the legal light of day, it's gonna put a bit of a damper on the big show. He's a sorry one, that Volant Gramarye. Lost out on his partner at work, and in love, too.
Of course he was. I mean, you heard the way he was talking about her body.
Beautiful body.
I heard you. If he got a full head of hair, low-key, hear me out. Are you talking about who's on the screen right now? This is one of the ugliest men I have ever seen in my life. Please don't say that. Thank you. Damn. What's going on? Just awful choices. Terrible, terrible, terrible taste. There have been worse. To me? I said one of the ugliest men I've seen in my life. What do you mean there have been worse? We got Jake Peralta over here going through my history, thinking of every single man I've ever seen. Love?
It's the same old story, really. 2 disciples and their mentor's only daughter. Well, has 3 sides and all of them pointy? What has 3 sides and all of them pointy? A love triangle.
That is pretty classic.
When you're in a performing troupe, that's your world. It's like a family. One with an entire high school's worth of drama, intrigue, and backstabbing.
And in the middle of all this, Thalissa has Trucy. And then she dies. I need to find out more about this Thalissa. Are we done talking to him? I'm thinking about it. Mr. Brushel, do you know this person?
Who I know that person? Of course! I was friends with Zach, after all. He hit me a few times, 5 times actually. But still, I'd never forget his wife.
Thalissa Gramarye. Magnified Gramarye's only daughter. Do you think you could tell me more about her?
Well, why the heck not?
I knew it.
So, Alyssa married Zach and had Trucy, see? I was there.
I was there.
It was her second marriage, actually.
You mean she was divorced? I hadn't heard this one before.
Not quite. Her late husband was a performer, too. Apparently he died during some gig. Tragic, really. They had only been married 1 year.
I didn't know.
But she was a beauty. I still carry a portrait photo of her around, you know.
What the hell? Remember that this woman is dead. And he's like, she's so beautiful, so I just carry this picture around. You're not even her husband? You don't really have relation to her like that? Whoa. She is fine as fuck. Oh my god. Here they go again.
I've known Trucy since she was a little thing, too. She got the better deal, really. She's got you for family, after all.
What do you mean?
Just reminiscing, you know. Alyssa has another child besides Trucy. And
oh! No fucking way. What? But Trucy said she was an only child.
Yes. This one she had with her previous husband.
Her previous husband? Her first husband who died during the performance?
Yep. They had themselves a kid. Another orphan, now. That's another one who slipped through the cracks. No idea where they are now.
Was that another child? Do you think I could borrow that photo? It has to be. No, because look, I always said this. I always said that they kind of, like, got that vibe. Look at them. Look at them. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Holy shit. Are you serious? Holy fuck. Oh my god. Holy shit. Do you think I could borrow that photo?
Sure. I can be generous on occasion, you know.
Illicit portrait added to the court record. Oh my god, we gotta go talk to what's his fucking name? Zach. I forgot. This got me fucked up. Holy fuck, we gotta go talk to him. No way. We gotta go back and talk to him. We could probably break the, psych locks. Better return it to Trucy before I forget.
People and events all get tangled. I don't want to talk to you no more. I don't want to talk to you no more.
You're so fucking gross to look at. I have somebody else to talk to. One that doesn't make my eyes want to be ripped out.
People and events all get tangled together and get bigger and bigger. Don't you think?
I was too busy wondering about bigger to listen to what you were saying.
Sometimes you just gotta accept that you won't be able to untangle it all, I think.
Maybe so, but still. I have to do what I can. And I have to tell what I find to those who come next.
Next, you say?
That explains the power. It does! It explains his fucking power, his ability to perceive. Just like Trucy can perceive people. Now, Superman, why you got that little smirk emoji in the chat?
Next, you say?
I'm not the only one who closed the curtain. I'm not the only one who will close the curtain on this little play. Apparently, it's not my role anymore.
Magnify. I was just wondering what Magnify would think of all this.
What do you mean?
Haven't you seen it? Haven't you seen it in Trucy? She's got his power.
You mean how I can't lie to Trucy?
It was the same with Magnify. And with his daughter, Alyssa.
It's a strange thing. You think it's some Grammary Gene? Hi! Magnify told me once back when Zach married Thalissa. He said Zach had good eyes, but not good like Grammary's eyes. Not that good. I wonder if Zach ever played a game of poker with his wife. Who knows what the Grammarly secret was? Maybe nobody, now that Zach's gone. Zach Grammarly. Let's go talk to him! Thank you! The plot had finally begun to reveal itself. It sprouted from a wrap in the Grammarly fabric and grew, swallowing everything. Wrapping itself around the Grammarly's power. Apollo, your mom is fucking hot, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Jesus. She left your ass, but shit. A power which passed from Magnify Grammarly to Thalissa to the next generation. And I would once again need to meet the one who bridged it all together. Oh my god. Okay, are we ready, everybody? Let's do it. I have to know more about this power of Trucy's. It's like she can see right into people's minds. The first time I saw her do it, it blew mine. And after you were done having your mind blown, you took her to play cards with you. Gotta use the resources at hand, I always say. Yet I myself have no such power. But Trucy does. Why is that? Maybe Trucy got her power from her mother? Thalissa Grammarly? I will not speak of that! Thalissa is officially missing, correct? And I think I know why you don't want to talk about her. The three of you were a team once. Not that the entire country doesn't already know this. At your peak, you were the biggest stars around. Yet, there's another story behind the frame. One that not many know. Thalissa lost her life during a rehearsal. To you and Volant Grammarly's bullets. It was an accident! It wasn't me. How could I shoot my dear Thalissa? I'm sure Volant would say the same thing. Why, it's just like another murder I might mention. Damn you! Her eyes. I loved Thalissa's eyes. To think they could read my mind was frightening. Yet there was a warmth in them that felt like an embrace. She's dead, and Magnify Grammarly has joined her. So the only one with her power left now is Trucy. It's Thalissa. Or Thalassa, I think it was. Because it was an A after. It's Thalassa. It has to be Thalassa. Thalassa. I think I figured it out earlier. Yeah. Is Trucy? Mr. Zack? I do not know. I don't need any power to see through that one, buddy. So there's someone else. Someone other than Trucy. Someone who inherited Thalassa's power. How would you know? How would I know? My chances are slim. It would take a miracle to learn the truth. Or maybe one has already occurred. There's someone else with the power, and I know who. They basically give it to you. He's the first profile. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's fucking insane. Oh my god. This boy? His name is... I forget. Something weird. Who could he be? An attorney. An attorney? I noticed him when I went to visit a friend's law office. And that bastard had him under wraps, too. Is that not crazy? That motherfucker had him under wraps. Had him working for him. Dude is evil as fuck. Oh my god. He was like dedicated to it. He had everything lined up. Oh my god. Holy shit. Ace Attorney Joker for real. Like, bro, what is your problem? I noticed him when I walked into a friend's law offices. So, what are we to make of this, oh great ex-attorney? You can show me pictures of strange boys all you like, but you can at least say something like, I'm this boy. I could use a laugh. Perhaps you wouldn't laugh if you knew the facts. This might not be 100% proof, but it's close. There's a link between this boy and Thalassa. Wait, Thalassa. Her name got me fucked. Thalassa was correct. Thalassa. There's a link between this boy and Thalassa, actually. It's more of a ring. I knew it. Look at her hands. Look at her hands. Look at her hands. I didn't even notice that the first time she was on there. I was like, she is so sexy. I wasn't even paying attention to the fucking hands. She has the bracelet on. She has her bracelets on. The bracelet that Apollo wears. A ring? Perhaps this will refresh your memory. I just happen to have evidence showing this missing link. Actually, I know something. Your marriage to Thalassa was her second. How did you know this? Her first husband, he died a year after they were wed. Yes? He was a performer. They met when he joined us, Gramarys, as a guest in our show. After Thalassa wed him, she left the troupe for a while. And you say she had a child then? I have a photograph of her here. I couldn't help notice what she was wearing when I first saw this. Those bracelets stand out. They're Grammarly family heirloom. This boy wears a bracelet just like the one in the picture. What? So that's why. Why what, Mr. Zack? I took this photograph of Thalassa before she left us. When she returned, she wore only one bracelet. Oh, to keep her connected with her baby. But why did she give away her baby? I bet I know where that other one went. She gave it to this boy, her son. This strange power. I myself do not know do not know from where it comes. Yet the fact is that it is passed down the Gramarye line. It runs in their veins. What is it? I asked her, Thalassa, once. This is what she told me. Her power responds to tension in others. Tension? As if she were to face a person, and they became tense, even slightly. Then she would know, no matter how hard they tried to hide it from her. So she could see it? Not quite. This is the strangest part of it all. She wouldn't realize that she was subconsciously detecting this tension, without the use of a particular object, or in her case, objects. The bracelets. Wait, were they something she wore? Yes, her bracelets. I missed the first time I saw one of those. I felt there was more to it than just fashion. But what kind of power could a bracelet have? I have made a decision. I tell you all I know. Consider it a gift. Whatever, buddy. Well, I hardly need you to tell me at this point, but those two are brother and sister, yes. And the brother, too, has this power of theirs. So, Trucy has an older brother. I wonder what will come of that. Mr. Wright. Tonight, after our game is done, I will return to a life of hiding. I would not see her live her life without knowing. I understand. Tell the two of them when the time is right. I am in your debt, once again. No kidding. What I want to know is how all this got to be so messed up. This is Phoenix's secret mission. Yes, it is. We're finding out what he has been fucking up to for the last 7 years. Bro's been hustling in secret. The grind never fucking stops. That painting in the back is so fucking ugly, dude. What? Like, hello? Damn. Shit. Those bracelets are made of a special alloy. It is said to expand and shrink very slightly in response to body warmth. So they're temperature sensitive or something? Yes. This is how they can shrink to the exact size of their wearer's wrists. And this has something to do with the power? What have I told you? The Gramarye power reacts to tension in others. When a Gramarye senses tension, they, too, become tense. And this tension translates into minute contractions of the muscles. So minute. 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 I never realized that that word is spelled the exact same fucking way as minute. Minute and minute are spelled the same fucking way. Oh my god. I was like, minute? Why the fuck did he say that? So minute that they cannot sense it on their own. Their muscles? Oh, so that's what the bracelets are for. Yeesh, the English language be pissing me the fuck off. With the bracelet on, one can sense these contractions. Because the bracelet is always a perfect fit. So when the person they're watching gets tense, the bracelet feels tighter on their wrist. Precisely. But that alone doesn't really count as mind reading. I believe I understand how the process works from there. It's a simple question of eyesight. Eyesight? I guess that sounds simple enough. Have you ever heard of kinetic vision? Something about the ability to see moving objects with full clarity, right? I've heard of it before. They say athletes can see a moving ball like it was stopped if they focus. Oh, but it's not confined to sports alone. It all relies on the ability to focus. When we focus, we can see many things. The faintest twitch of the face, and the meaning that lies behind it. Therein lies one of the secrets of magic. One must know the mind of a crowd before one may distract it. So basically, what you're saying is, the Gramarys can see really well. For them, seeing is more than believing. It is knowing. Their power relies on eyesight combined with exceptional focus. Things are starting to come into focus for me too. Of course, it's difficult to maintain such levels of focus for any length of time. But what if someone could tell you when to focus? Or something? Precisely. But wait, Trucy doesn't have any bracelets. You're talking about poker, yes? The timing of when to focus is so elementary, she probably does it without thinking. I'll be RB. Bye, 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 bye. I doubt Trucy herself has realized this. Oh my god, I'm stretching. I'm so tired. That is all I know of things Grammarly. Thank you, Mr. Zack. If this boy's bracelet is the real thing, then he will use it before long, thereby awakening his power. I'll keep that in mind. Well, shall we play a game? I've said so much. Let me say one more thing. I will tell you of that night. That night? The night my mentor, Magnify Grammarly, passed from this world to the next. There were 2 pistols and 2 letters sent. This was Magnify's test. A test? In his last years, Magnify Grammarly worked us to the bone. No, to the pain. But that night, I could not shoot him. So I shot the clown's forehead instead. This, it seems, was the correct answer. Take this. I give my art to you, Zack. What? It is thanks for playing along with my show. You shot well tonight, Zack. Though I would not have minded dying by your hand. How could I shoot you? You're my mentor. Bah! I thought you might say that. If I went home without shooting anything, and what would you have done then? Of course, I would have given Volant his chance. And if I had shot you in the forehead instead, then it would be over. If your Volant would shoot me in the head, then I, to the darkness, would go. And my art with me. A fitting end, don't you think? Yet this ending, too, gives me no cause for regret. Thank you, Zack. Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. And I am sorry. I have done much that was wrong in my day. It seems to me that Magnify wanted you to be his successor all along. That's why the time he gave you was earlier than Volant's. Perhaps. But it is not something we will ever know for sure now. Bye, Blue Crayon. I wonder, what is Volant up to these days? Waiting for you to die. If 7 years pass like this, the performance rights go to him. And now here I am, and his dream is ended. Worse than that, actually. Public's opinion, a fickle thing, you know? What? You don't mean to tell me they put the blame on our mentor's death, on him? The trial ended when you vanished, Mr. Zack. There were even rumors that Volant had helped you pull it off. But that's madness! Well, it seems that before I can once again disappear from this world, I have one more act to perform. Isn't it odd that sorting out my life should prove so complicated? Even though I'm dead? Hi, hello. That night, Zack Gramarye was killed. He died as Shady Smith, a mysterious traveler with a secret past. But he left one thing behind before he parted. This. His confession. To mid-concerns, murdered my mentor. To use as I saw fit. Of course he killed no one. This was his way of tying up loose ends with his old partner, Volant Gramarye. If Volant Gramarye killed him, then I don't think you should be doing that. Is he serious? Like, there's been a killer walking around on the streets this whole time. Like, what are you talking about? Like, from their point of view, if it wasn't Zack, then it was Volant. In their eyes. Maybe there's somebody else that's gonna fucking appear, but for now... we gotta go talk to Volant. Because we haven't even been here, I don't think. Definitely gonna end with the cell. Once we're done with the cell, once we've cleared up the past and the present, I'm heading off. I got calls to make. Well, isn't this a blast from the distant past? Long time no see, Mr. Volant. 7 years has it been? Frankly, I didn't think I'd ever see you again. Actually, I came because there's something I wanted to ask you. I've spoken to the press. I've nothing more to say. I've spoken to a lot of people myself and come to some conclusions. But then I realized I needed to hear it from you. I've walked a difficult road these past 7 years. Because you can perform Magnify's repertoire. Do not be deceived! Volant's skill is the real deal. I do not require my mentor's skills I don't require my mentor's hand-me-downs. No, it was my partner who slowed me on my way. Zack Gramarye. His rather well-performed disappearing act 7 years ago was the end. Or so I thought. Zack Gramarye murdered our mentor and fled to escape punishment for his crimes. You said something to that effect 7 years ago, didn't you? I remembered as if 'twere only yesterday. Yet that was not the end of it. In the end, for while he vanished, the suspicions upon my own person never did. His partner Zack vanished to protect him. That's what those thieving magpies of a press said. I had no idea. Yet that very same press comes to me now, feigning interest. They cover the greatest magic show in history as if they were vaudeville distraction. As if it was a vaudeville distraction. And here I must stand, smiling at them all. What am I, if not a player of some fiendish farce? Might I suggest it's because you never made it clear what happened? Magnify's death is still a mystery to this day. Which is why I came here to get answers from you. Here he go. Okay, let's try to do it. It's only 2. It's not a big deal. Because the final one definitely can't be this. We still have to go to the cell. There's no way it's the cell that isn't going to be the ending. The audience has no business stepping upon the stage. They must be content to sit and stare at the spotlight. That sounds an awful lot like something I heard 7 years ago. Ask what you will. You'll get nothing from me. I'm as much a part of this affair as you are now. I have to know what happened. For 7 long years, I have endured. Now, finally, the curtain lifts on my new golden image. All the miracles of our troupe within my grasp. So to do this, Volant, but right now I need answers. I think I'll start by dropping a bomb. That should shake things up. Volant, I wouldn't be so sure about those miracles. Not as long as I have this.
Where is it? You're getting nothing. You're getting nothing.
And what might that be? I see it bears the Gramarye seal. I should have brought this to your attention sooner. But I didn't imagine you'd be planning your comeback quite so fast. What is this? Document showing the true recipient of the performance rights to magnify his miracles. What? Zach Gramarye? He wrote this? What? He passed everything to his daughter? His daughter? Trucy and Nigmar, naturally. She's officially my daughter these days. Preposterous! Zach is gone. Vanished into the void. This is a genuine article. Zach was alive when he wrote this. Both myself and the notary can testify to this. Why does fate toy with me so? Why must my life be lived in thrall to the death? To the dead. Not death. You're not the only one with that problem. But he shot Magnify. Yes, it was Zach. It was. And then he left, and my career as a magician fell into darkness. Did you think there might be some way out of it? Say, if you could prove Zach Gramarye shot Magnify? Was that why you testified? Yes, my way out. It should have been my way out. Well, it might not be too late, Mr. Volant. All you need is a way to prove your case. It's gotta be the confession. I believe I have the answer to your prayers right here. Zach Gramarye wrote one more thing before passing on. This is a confession, in which he admits to the killing of Magnify Gramarye. See? All according to your plan. I am a magician by trade. Deception is my life's work. Fool the audience, give them a fleeting dream. Yet, it seems the tables have turned. Now that I am the audience, believing in the deceptions I have wrought upon myself. Zach wrote this right in front of me, after I explained your situation to him. Helika, oh my god! Alright, I'm going to be right back. Hello everyone, I'm back. I've returned. Oh my goodness. Someone stole my water bottle? That was me. See, now I feel bad because you're all like, welcome back! What the hell, Nomi? I'm sorry. I was thirsty. I'll die of dehydration. You have 2 hands. Cup them. Cup them and drink. You gotta be like, they gotta cup it and you gotta cup them and drink. You do know what this confession is. You do know that this confession is nothing but lies. Yes, it's my opinion that Zach Gramarye killed no one. Then you must be thinking the truth is a simple matter of elimination. 2 received instructions to kill, but if one is innocent, then the one who remains is guilty. So he didn't do it either. That would be the logical conclusion, yes. So he vanished to protect me, his partner. A stirring tale, 'tis true. Did you shoot Magnify Gramarye in the forehead? If I had, I told you, what would you do? Run to the police perchance? Do as you will. There's nothing left for me now. It is true, after all. Oh, I have little talent. I needed my mentor, Magnify's repertoire. It was as if a little demon grabbed a hold of me. I knew it. He did do it. So Valant Gramarye did kill the great Magnify. Sorry, Mr. Wright. But it is not I who shot my mentor. What? But if it wasn't you, then who was it? There wasn't another disciple, was there? Another disciple, such as... I don't know. Knack and Talent Gramarye, maybe? Your wild fantasies couldn't be further from the truth. Only Zach and Valant received those threatening letters. But there was another. One more person who could have fired that pistol that night. I don't suppose you figured it out by now. Don't tell me it was the reporter. He did it. Wait, no. Was it Magnify? He said, fuck you, Valant. Took himself right the fuck out. That's crazy. Wow, I'm scared. They're about to make me do a lot of wording. A lot of rewording. Wait, you don't mean... Yes, the great Magnify Gramarye himself. What did I say? Look at that word. So, Magnify Gramarye committed? You find it hard to believe? To be honest, I hadn't even imagined it as a possibility. When I arrived at that night, the old man was still alive. He appeared to be asleep. I could not shoot him. When I turned and made to leave the room, the old man called out to me. So you spoke with Magnify Gramarye? Yes. This is why I knew what he had done. Magnify transferred the rights to his repertoire to my partner, Zach Gramarye, not me. I see. That's also why he waited all that time. Then I guess I owe you an apology. I always thought you were the one who did it. You owe me no apology. Huh? My crime was, in a way, more serious than that of murder. What? Your crime? Is Volant Gramarye confessing something to me? What could be more serious than murder? You see, I knew that 2 letters had been sent. There were no secrets between partners. It was easy to find out. That was when I understood Magnify's plan. He wanted to die by one of your hands? Little did I expect it had to do with the rights to his repertoire. That's when I heard it. The little demon whispering inside my heart. So he framed Zack so that he could get it out of jealousy, instead of just minding his own fucking business. The demon. Let me confess, I had intended to shoot Magnify, and I planned on framing my partner for the crime. What? That night, I prepared something before going to Magnify's hospital room, which was IV fluid, of course. I had seen it on an earlier visit. If Zack did not shoot, I would do the deed. Then I would use the IV liquid to place the murder on his hands. That was my plan. But you didn't shoot him. I could not. The demon in my heart fled when the moment came. But then Magnify called me back. I am sorry, Volant. I'm giving my magic to Zack, not you. You still lack the draw he has. Please, help him if you can. I left the room, and then I stopped. The shock of what I had just been told consumed me. And that is when I heard the fateful gunshot. Magnify Gramarye. Dead. I'm not saying that. Then the demon awoke anew within me. Zack killed him. He was the one. Framed him and the magic will be yours. I altered the scene of his suicide.
Nice try!
Almost got me that time. I took the pistol from his hand, wiped off the prints. Then I used the syringe on the IV liquid I'd brought. So, in the end, things happened pretty much as planned. Magnify died, and you framed Zack for his murder. As planned, indeed. Of course, the outcome was somewhat different than I had anticipated. Well, what do you think? Do you believe my story? Can it be believed, truly? That was 7 years ago. I don't know what to believe, but... yes. I'm glad I heard it from you, Mr. Volant. Thank you. It is I who should be thanking you, Mr. Wright. Only when I had lost everything I could make my decision. You're going to turn yourself in? My partner may have vanished, but not so my guilt. And as my guilt stays, all else begins to leave me. My friends, my performance rights, my magic. I had enough of vanishing acts. I understand. Though my life was ruled by a dead man. But I find it was wrong. For Zack Gramarye was alive. Well, not anymore. And now it occurs to me. What if I was not the only one who survived? What do you mean? You see, now that I think about it, I realize that we never saw proof of her demise. We never saw her body. Her? The mind races and the mouth flaps on. My apologies. Forget this matter. I can only hope that the day will come when I again meet my partner, Zack Gramarye. Then, I shall apologize for my terrible mistake. I am glad we I'm glad we had this chance to talk. Thank you. Zach Gramarye, Shady Smith, whichever name you prefer, he's no longer with us. The truth revealed in that trial was only a sliver, and the impenetrable darkness that remained has taken another life. I knew what I have to do to push back the darkness for good, and would involve paying that man a visit. We gotta hurry up, just in case I get got for that almost slip up, or else we're gonna lose all of this. Sorry, sir. Prisoner Christoph Gavin is currently occupied. I see. Do you know when he'll be finished? Well, could you go find out? Certainly, sir. Please wait here a moment. My apologies to the guard, but there's something I need to see. We can examine. We can go look at the letter that's in here now. There it is, the yellow envelope. And the sender is Drew Misham. I was right.
When I arrived at the studio, Mr. Misham was at his desk. He seemed to be writing a letter, but he quickly sealed the envelope. It was a yellow envelope. I heard it was left at the crime scene.
If this is the last letter that Drew Misham wrote, then there's something I need to do. The last thing I need to do, in fact. Here goes. Let's see if this anthraquinone spray finds anything. So this was Drew Misham's messenger of death. It was this stamp all right, no mistaking it. And his last letter was sent to Christoph Gavin. The interview request came, like you said it would, and they're looking into the case. I swear on my life I won't tell them about you, so please release the spell you've put on my daughter. I'll write later with a report. Oh my god. He was just trying to help his daughter. Gotcha. He wasn't even supposed to die. He just wanted to help his freaking daughter, dude. Finally, decisive evidence. What's this? A burglar in jail? Gavin! I didn't know you moonlighted in larceny, right? Gavin, there's something I have to ask you. Can I steal your stuff? The answer is no. My apologies, but there's not much I care to discuss. Vera Misham hasn't received her verdict yet. You follow me, Gavin? There are no known survivors of anthraquinone poisoning, but it never hurts to hope. Okay, I'll be leaving now then. Right, wait. Yeah, Gavin? Would you mind leaving that letter? It's private. Oh, sorry, I forgot I had it. Many thanks. There's a camera in the hat! We've now seen all the clues in this case. Clues I gathered over 7 long years. Now it is time. Every story has an ending. We've come to the final chapter. The final trial. Find the truth. You're the only ones who can. Oh my gosh. We absolutely will be saving, yes. And you know what that means, everyone. It is time to end the stream. Oh my goodness, that is crazy. Took damn near 4 hours, but we freaking did it. We freaking did it. Holy crap. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.